Welcome back, everyone. So today we're going to be working on a requested GUI that will open and close whenever you click on a button. So we're going to get straight into this. Click on the starter GUI right here and add a screen GUI to it. Next, add a button. Call this button whatever you want, but I'm going to call it open. And to make this button look better, I'm going to add a UI corner right like that. Go ahead and click on it and set that to like 10 or 15. If I'm moving a little fast, you can rewind or pause the video. Also going to move this down here and set it like that. And I'm going to make the button say menu, because that is what we are opening in this situation. And in the button, we're going to add a frame. Call this frame the menu. And click active right here and move it outward. Maybe make it level with the button if you feel like it. I'm going to spend a second making this look nice. Adding things like UI corners. UI corners make everything smoother. What did I just do? Oh, I added a text label. I didn't mean to do that. UI corner. UI corners make everything look better. Just letting y'all know. If you don't have UI corners, you don't have anything. You can also use plugins. I personally have Roundify, which is a really good plugin for that, but I just discovered UI corners, which work way better than having to use a plugin sometimes. 0.4, set the color to like a gray. You can do the same for this menu button. I don't think I can actually. I can set it to like 0.2. And then I can set the color to a gray. A whitish gray. There we go. And in the menu, add a local script because this is occurring on the player's side. It is all on the player's screen, which is local to that player, and that is the case in which we use a local script. So, first we're going to define where the button is. Local button is equal to script.parent.parent. I've made it simple by stacking all of these like this to where we can just use .parent a bunch of times. And local menu is equal to script.parent. Okay, so now whenever this button is clicked, we want it to output. First, let's make a function, and we're going to call it update menu because it's either going to open or close the menu, depending on if the menu is already opened. And we're going to do menu.visible, which is if the menu is currently open or not, which if you see over here, this menu is currently open, and if we turn visible to false, then it's closed. We're going to set it to closed for starting. Menu.visible, or actually we have to start it with an if because it's an if statement. Menu.visible equal. Whenever you're comparing values, you always use two equal signs. And if it is open, which is true, and move this then down like that, and hit enter twice, and then press backspace, and you should have a then and an else. If it is currently open, then we want to do menu.visible is equal to false to close it if it's open, and the inverse for the other side of the statement. Now, to actually decide if this is open or close it and open it, we have to have something that activates this function, which we will do with a button.activated, which, as you can see right here, fires when the button is activated, if that wasn't obvious enough. Then we're going to connect that to update menu, and this should work flawlessly. If you want, you can add like a print in here to say print menu closed, and the opposite for here, menu opened, right there, and going to go ahead and click play. Okay, now that you can see that my avatar has changed, I hope y'all like it. And we have the menu button right here. And as you can see, it opens and closes. You can activate this if you want to change it. Like I know someone in the comments said they wanted it to where whenever a player touches something, it would open or close the menu. You can do that by using something. Don't do this if you're not, this is like an off course part of this tutorial, but if you use a part and then you use workspace.part dot touch and then connect it, you can have this line activate this, and you can have it specifically do something like closing the menu or opening it. Menu.visible is equal to true. I don't know if this works or not because I haven't tried it or anything, but I'm pretty sure that that will work like that. Let me try it. Yep, that works. So that's for specifically for you, person in the comments in my other video. I'm glad you asked that question because that actually just taught me something too. Thank you very much. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe if you want to stay tuned with the latest videos, and see you in the next one.